Good evening. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for November 11th to the 23rd. Before I get to the forecast, I want to talk about the impending storm for the East Coast. Okay, we have a storm here that will be affecting the region. We're going to focus on the East Coast first. And this is 1 a.m. tomorrow. Nothing. Then we go to 7 a.m. This here is snow. This is rain. And then we go to 7 p.m. Now you can see the heaviest rain is over southern, eastern Pennsylvania and starting to enter New Jersey. This here is snow. Here's the 540 line. And then we go to 1 a.m. Saturday. 1 a.m. Saturday. Try it again. 1 a.m. Saturday. This is the heaviest rain that affected most of New Jersey, southern New England, and up here will be snow across New England. Now we can take a broader look, and we're going to look at this is the GFS. And we have some very cold air heading south from Canada. The pattern is favorable for this. And we're going to look at the pattern here. We're going to start at the 11th. We have a ridge here across western North America, a trough here above normal heights. Now, This configuration of the trough here in the central U.S. will allow this storm to come up along the East Coast, but behind it will be colder air. Now, there's still a lot of questions as far as the East and the Northeast is concerned, where the cold air sets up, how strong the storm gets. Some of the European, I'm going to go through this again. Here's the GFS. And you can see the low, we have a low here, and we have a low here. This low here along the coast is stronger. Then we look at the European, and they're kind of similar where the low is here. This low here is still stronger, but it's similar to that. Okay, getting to the period now, to the forecast. This is for November 11th to the 15th. As I said, we have a ridge here across western North America and a trough across eastern North America. And the trough will be in the plains, and this will allow the storm to come up to the East Coast. We're going to have rain through the Middle Atlantic, but some snow can mix in at Central Appalachians. The higher chances for snow will be across the Catskills, the Adirondacks, and to northern New England. I showed you that before. Where several inches can bring down trees still full of leaves. Rain along the northern Mid-Atlantic coast to southern New England could be heavy enough to cause flooding concerns. And then we're going to go in the period. This will be next Saturday. Let me see. All right, we're going to look at the period for November 14th to 18th. I have so many things going on here. November 14th to the 18th. We still have a ridge here, trough here in the east. We have a trough here near the Aleutians. Miles are good in agreement with this. So for this forecast period, forecasting below normal temperatures for much of this region here, and forecast anomalies to be about at least 8 degrees below normal. And then we have below normal temperatures for this region here, and anomalies are forecast to be about 4 degrees above normal for precipitation. Below normal precipitation is forecast here. Probability of occurrence is 45%. And then we have above normal precipitation for much of this region here. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. Now, as we get to the next period, this is for the 19th to the 23rd. The MJO weakens and leads to a milder pattern across much of the nation. However, the storms and cold will be less extreme, and the grace with this, the effects will be the snow cover that's built up across central and eastern Canada that'll make the less extreme, and storms will be less extreme. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures from the plain to the Pacific coast, and a forecast anomalies of 4 degrees above normal, and then near to below normal temperatures forecast for the remainder of the nation, and with anomalies of 2 degrees either side of normal. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for much of this area here, and the probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%, and then we have above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for November 11th to the 23rd. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.